we've had Playboi Carti arrested on felony assault charges after allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend. As much as we love Carti's music, as much as we love his mixtapes, to the albums, to the infamous Die Lit, to the career elevating Whole Lotta Red, as much as we love the artist, Playboi Carti, right now what he's going through with this, he's a pretty shitty person. And at times, whenever I love appreciating the music, sometimes we gotta focus on the actual person themselves and be like, hey, you know what? You suck ass for doing this. Now, for those of you guys that aren't aware of the situation, Playboi Carti was arrested in Georgia for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend following an argument over a paternity test. And another thing for me, when it comes to music, I'm very big on fatherhood. I'm a father myself. I'm very big on lyrics that tie in with like when it comes into family, when it comes into being that father role for your sons and daughters. Whenever an artist or a rapper is able to execute these lyrics well, I resonate a lot with it. So whenever we have rappers that are just bum ass fathers, which happens to be a good amount of them, and I also happen to love their music, I just gotta call it out for what it is at times, to be like, hey, as much as some people might even admire this, you're a piece of shit for it. Allegedly. If this is true, I gotta throw the allegedly out there for the sake of, I mean, God forbid this is somehow all wrong, right? You're pretty trash for that. So anyhow, according to the arrest, the woman told the police the rapper grabbed her by the throat and pushed her, holding her neck until she could barely breathe. She even told the cops she thought she was going to die. Police say the woman told officers she's been in a relationship with Playboi Carti for 2 years, has lived with him since July 2012, and was 14 weeks pregnant at the time of the alleged incident on December 20th. The woman told cops she wanted to talk to Playboi Carti about the baby, and a conversation about a paternity test led to an argument, which she claims escalated to a physical attack. She told police a witness jumped in to try and break up the fight, and when she was able to escape Carti's grasp, she ran to her car, where she claims he attacked her again. The alleged victim told cops Carti tried pulling her out of the car and put his hand over her mouth as she tried to use the vehicle's SOS feature to call the police. When the cops arrived, police said the woman had visible injuries to her neck, chest, and back. Playboi Carti, real name Jordan Carter, was arrested for felony aggravated assault. And of course, with his attorney Brian Steele, Mr. Carter was falsely accused, so on and so forth. Again, now for the sake of podcasting, for the sake of now me being more in this podcasting entertainment space, I gotta choose my words wisely whenever, saying allegedly. I'm for the off chance that somehow something is completely wrong, I, get sued or something like that. I gotta maneuver myself around here. I gotta maneuver different. All right, I gotta maneuver a little bit different, because if I'm talking to someone and be like, yo, based for me, I don't need to say allegedly. But for the sake of this, number one, what's worse than a man that isn't a great father? And again, I don't know Carti's relationship with his own son, is a man that puts his hands on a female. Ain't nothing worse than that. And I'm not trying to speak about, what about if a female puts their hand on it? But yeah, that's pretty fucked up too. Yeah, the female's a piece of shit. But whenever a man is putting his hands on a female because he's not able to control his emotions, they suck ass. There ain't no secret. They suck ass. And it's unfortunate to see Playboi Carti doing something like this. Not because I hold him to high regards, but it's just one of the situations like, damn, I really love your music. So whenever I find out, like, you're a bit of a douchebag, you fucking suck. It's like, it's just a sigh of disappointment. It's just like, man, it just had to be you. And then from there, it's just like, wow, it's just very unfortunate. Not even gonna sit here and say, well, this is great character development. Fuck no. And I want to go on a side tangent. There's people out there that whenever an artist or a rapper does something fucked up, they're like, wow, this could make great music material. Really? That's what you're thinking? Like, after finding out Playboi Carti B is, I seen these comments, bro. The Playboi Carti fans, the stans, they're a different breed. It's like, oh man, this is definitely gonna help him when it comes to his music. How the fuck is this gonna help him? How the hell is this gonna help? What is it gonna add? Is it a lot more rage? A lot more rage? Is that gonna be it? And this is some of the entertainment segments I'm gonna be rolling in here, as well as the reviews, to keep things a bit diverse, keep things a little bit fresh on this podcast. I'm not gonna, sort of say be a complete news segment where I'm breaking down every little things. But at times, what's going on is, what's going on in this space. We're gonna majority of it's music, but what's going on outside of their lives. Of course, I'll sprinkle some highlights in here. It isn't like I'm only gonna focus on the negative. I have been doing on the podcast, but for this, I was just like, oh no, we speaking about this shit. Most definitely. I've spoken on the Ye shit. We're gonna speak on this Playboi Carti bullshit, because it's bullshit. From here,